Good evening, good evening, good evening. I know this is an impromptu session that I got going on today. I I guess I couldn't stay away. I guess I missed all you guys. So I am on again. And let's see here. Just wanted to get on and give you an update with me. So I have been doing good. I've been working on getting some businesses together, some craft business and OT business, doing fine with that. Still seeing my counselor, going good with that. Well, I also have been doing my walking, and with that, I been able to walk a couple miles. I had stopped for a while, so of course I put on plenty of weight. Please don't mind my hair. I took my braids out. I've had braids in my hair for about 6 months. And anybody that has transitioned from having parts of their head shaved and then letting it grow back, that's where I'm at. And this is probably the worst part transition that you can have because of nothing is even. You can't really do anything. So the sides are actually long enough now for me to braid, but not quite long enough to fit in the ponytail. So just a hot mess. But I had to get a break from the braids because they've actually broken off some of my hair. So anyway, so I have been walking and doing exercises. Great, brings your blood pressure down. It relieves stress. Yada yada yada. Well, unfortunately, the last walk I did, which was I want to say over a week ago, was what stressed the crap out of me. So I was walking. Well, let me start by saying before I while I was doing my walking in the wintertime here in Texas, it can be brutal sometimes, and I hate cold weather, so I don't walk. So my husband was like, "Oh, you should come to the gym with me." He joined this new gym. Um, I have tried gyms. Nothing against people that go to the gyms. It's just not for me. I know personally when I go to the gym, I might get one or two good days out of it, and then that's it. Because I get bored. I have a very short attention span, and to me, it's like walking on a treadmill and I'm not getting anywhere. What's the point? Pedaling on a bike and I'm not going anywhere. What's the point? So at least when I walk through the neighborhood, I get to see people, I wave to people, I speak to people, I get to see new houses, get ideas of how I want my patio to look, the yard to look, yada yada yada. So my husband has been trying to get me to go because he's been going to the gym. Hats off to him because he's been doing good. He's slimming down. Um, but and he said, well, it's only 15 minutes. It is use infrared or whatever to kind of help you burn calories faster. And it's like you work out in the sauna. And he's been trying to get me to go and realize I'm just being real with myself. It's not gonna happen. So anyway, um, so I went walking the last time, and I was walking with my daughter. I was pushing her in a stroller, and a snake came up out of the crack of the sidewalk. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. I can't do it. I'm done. I'm done. And I my anxiety was so high to get back home. So now I'm walking in the middle of the street. It's a two-lane street, and I'm walking like on the line that separates the two lanes because I'm like scared. And I'm like, oh, good. The people are in the median. They're cutting the grass, so it at least it'll scare away some of the snakes. And I'm on the phone with my mom, and I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I can't. She's like, well, when I come and visit, I'm gonna want to walk, and it's no, I can't help you. I cannot help you. I just can't do it. I can't do it. So I called my husband. I said, hey, guess what? You win. I said, I'm not walking anymore. I'm going to the gym. And he said, well, first he asked me, did I leave the baby? How could I leave my baby? No, I would not leave my baby. Then he asked me, he said, was it a small garden snake? I said, yeah, it was a small. I don't know if it was a garden snake, a python, a baby python, a dang baby boa constrictor, a diamondback, or what this thing, whatever. I don't know. A snake is a snake is a snake. That's all I know is a snake. And it was small because it was small enough to come out of the crack of the sidewalk. So understand, a snake is a snake is a snake is to a person who has a fear of snakes. I I'm so bad. I had one time I felt so bad. I had people that don't know, we had a garage door business, and one of the techs was walking and we saw a snake. And before I knew it, I had pushed him to the snake so I can get away. I really didn't mean to do it. I apologized to him. I really didn't mean to do it. I am petrified of snakes. I can't do it. And um trying to decide whether I should walk or not to walk. I really like I just can't do it. And it's spring. Well, we're getting ready to go into summer, but it's spring, so all these snakes have laid their eggs, and so they're popping up out of nowhere. So I'm telling my husband, I was like, "Look, we got to get snake away. We got to line the yard with some snake away. We got to get the little sticky traps so they don't get in the garage, so they can just stick to the thing or whatever." But I can't do the snakes. I'm bad. Oh, I know me and my husband was living in an apartment one time, and a snake. We at the end of the hall they have the the room where you're supposed to bring all your trash to drop it off or whatever for them to come pick it up. And I went to throw a McDonald's cup in the trash thing, and there was a snake there, and I I took off running. I just can't do it. So I need another option outside of the gym. I need another option because I can't. To walk is gonna bring anxiety. And the bad part is we live in a new development. So with the new development, it was big open fields, and actually there's still open fields right outside of the development. So there's neighbors who have complained, and well, I can't really say complain, but have talked about several snakes being in the area. They found snakes in their yard and things like that. So I can't. And then people want to identify them. It doesn't matter. It's a snake. A snake is a snake is a snake. I don't care the name of it. I don't care. They're all snakes and they're all dangerous. I don't do snakes. I don't do worms. I don't do maggots. I don't do any of that. I just can't. I just can't. I just can't. Just so please, somebody help me. Suggestions, ideas of what I can do. Oh, and the other thing, somebody said they have seen a bobcat on the top of their fence in their yard. So not only are there snakes, there's bobcats. But I think I'm probably more scared of the snakes than the bobcat. I'm sure the bobcat can do more damage than the baby snake, but I have a genuine phobia of um of snakes and worms and maggots, and just I just any suggestions, please let me know. By the way, I hope everybody had a wonderful Memorial Day, um, and to give honor to all those that have um, given their lives for our country. I have been fortunate where I have not had any family members that I know of that have died directly in the line of fire. But I do have some that I feel have died from the aftermath um, of war and things like that they've had to deal with. So anyway, I hope everybody can come up with some suggestions or something that I can possibly do to help me out. Um, but anyway, Have a wonderful evening. I'm hoping that I can try to get on this more, get back into the swing of things with It's Okay with Tam Tam. I'm just emotionally, I had to take some time to get myself together, and I think I'm about ready to jump back on the horse. So anyway, you guys have a wonderful evening, and hopefully I can see you guys next week. Bye bye.